The last light of the day. Katie lives alone on the island. She lives less for herself than for the dead. This is just another day in April, a Tuesday defined by isolation and hard-won serenity, until it isn't. Built in the 1940s, her small house is a sturdy structure of stone. In addition to a bath, the residence has a kitchen, bedroom, living room, armory, and cellar. The house is on a knoll, surrounded on 4 sides by a yard, on 3 sides by woods beyond the yard. The front door faces a slope to a shingle shore, a dock, a boathouse, and open water. Her domain is a quiet refuge. She has not heard any human voice but her own in a few months, and she rarely speaks aloud. Lacking television, radio, or internet, she hoards 7 CD players with 6-disc magazines, which are no longer manufactured. For a few hours a day, she has music, always classical: Mozart, Beethoven, Brahms, Chopin, Haydn, Liszt. She has no interest in pop tunes or American standards. Regardless of how beautiful the voice, the lyrics too poignantly remind her of all that she has lost and all that she has forsaken. Having found peace in isolation, she won't put it at risk. Set into the hillside, a flight of concrete stairs with a painted iron railing leads to the shore. As she descends, a pied rock dove waits for her at the bottom, perched on the newel post. The bird seems always to know when she will walk the shoreline or come down from the house for another purpose. It is not afraid of her, never takes wing at her approach, but seems merely curious. Katie wonders if the scent of civilization has so faded from her that the creatures of the island now consider her one of them, rather than either an interloper or a predator. Soon, more than 1,000 blue heron will migrate to a rookery on another island far to the north of Katie's retreat. When breeding is done, one will now and then stalk the shallows of this shore for sustenance, like a beautiful descendant of the Jurassic era. Tied up in the boathouse, a 20-foot cabin cruiser with an inboard-outboard engine controlled from the wheelhouse offers range and speed. She uses it 2 or 3 times a month, taking a cruise to nowhere and back. As necessary, only as necessary, she goes to the mainland to have the boat serviced at the nearest marina. She has not gone into town in 5 months, since visiting her dentist.